Member statements. The member for Kingston and the Islands.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to make a few observations about one of the many excellent youth programs that are offered here in the Legislature. That is the Legislative Assembly's Model Parliament. Last week, I met up with two students attending this year's three-day event, Nick Barnes and Sebastian Scott from Kingston Collegiate Vocational Institute from my riding of Kingston and the Islands. This unique educational experience brings students from each riding to learn about the history of this institution and about legislative processes through workshops and presentations. I want to commend this program for encouraging our youth to participate in civic and community affairs and in political decision-making and governance. If we are saddened by the lack of democratic engagement of our youth, and we should be, then the Model Parliament is one remedy. I'd like to suggest another, Mr. Speaker. This House is a living repository of history, a museum of sorts. If I may be so bold, I'd like to suggest that our main exhibit, Question Period, might be retrofitted to bring up to modern standards. The harsh reality is that people of all ages are turned off by the antics, by the lack of decorum, and by the lack of substantive discussion of the affairs that affect their lives. I have a friend in his 80s who until last week's charades watched every morning. He's no longer interested. When I work in a constituency office for 7 years, I heard similar comments all the time. In closing, Mr. Speaker, we must not forget that threats to democracy come from within and from without. Thank you.
Thank you.